Hello and welcome back to Kerbal Space Program. We are playing Kerbalism and my name is Seth. In the last episode we were able to get a new power segment connected to our Gagarin Station in low Kerbin orbit, 110 kilometers above the surface of Kerbin. And we're also able to get some new fuel tanks on there just for storage in case we need some fuel later on. We've got the science lab hooked up to it, so it's time to get some scientists in there. So Bob has jumped into the craft, the Ophelia 11. It's also carrying a chunk of fuel, a chunk of food canisters as well. It's a pretty heavy flight. It should still make it to orbit. It should still make it to rendezvous with the station, but it's heavier than we'd normally fly a manned flight. Just the food actually takes up quite a bit of weight, but it's also carrying a full load of nitrogen. It's a good chance for for the crew up there to get some fresh food and some fresh water and all those little luxuries in life. Apart from that, it's just our basic normal Ophelia design craft, the two SRBs and the swivel liquid fuel engine for the main stage, followed up by the Terrier and two cargo bays. That is all. There is nothing different about this craft except for that payload of yummy, yummy food. Have been getting quite a number of warnings on a few craft. The Andromeda S01 still. There's quite a number of failures on the satellites now. If we look at the Callisto M4, for example, we've got... I actually don't know how to get it to show me. I really don't know how to get it to show me. It's the critical failure on those, I think, are solar panels. That's really interesting. There has to be a way. Oh, okay. Radiation, that's a new one. Don't worry about that just yet. Yeah, we're actually scooting along pretty quickly at this point in time. Let's pay attention to what we're doing and just throttle back on the liquid fuel engine until we get through this. Don't want to turn the craft at all. We've done that once, and all that does is cause the SRBs on separation to clip the engine. Throttle up on the LFO. Drop the two. Oh, that was close. That was very close. That was very nearly an abort. Because there's no alternate. If that LFO main stage fails, you're not going to space, basically. Which has actually happened. I want to say it was possibly the Ophelia 3 or the Ophelia 4. I've got the notes here. We've got the Ophelia 5. Failed to achieve orbit main structure impact during staging, abort to Kerbin, which was technical for my SRBs hit my main engine and exploded, and I was not going up anymore. But so far, no loss to any Kerbals. Would not be that far away. I think we've been pretty lucky at this point not to have anyone hurt. And so a launch is pretty much on point here, so we will raise the apoapsis to the full 105 kilometers. because there's no need to, because we're pretty much on target. We don't need to worry about trying to do an adjustment because of a late or an early burn. And so we are going to reach space, which is always a good start. $75 kilometers, 2.5 thrust to weight ratio. We've been pulling just over 2 Gs at the moment, 4 times the speed of sound. So all in all, a fairly good launch at this stage. Not bad, because I believe this is Bob's first flight. I'm not sure where he got all the expertise from. I'm not sure if he's been paying too much attention to what Jebediah or Valentine has been doing. What's interesting is I'm not even sure what my action groups are going to do on this one, to be honest. Okay, so 91 kilometers, 92. Leaving the atmosphere. So we'll start to throttle down now. And switch that off there. And we've got a whole 100 meters per second delta V. We'll get rid of that stage. And get rid of our nose cone. Decouple. Don't need that anymore. Let's turn some lights on. Have a look at how we're sitting. .6 kilometer, 219, 1.9. So we're going to do a second burn, probably an inclination. Yeah, just a touch out of the inclination. Not too bad at all. Let's open up this and enable the fuel cell, and we'll close that back up. Start that engine. Oh wow, something's gone horribly wrong there. A 50-second burn? Can't be right. Yes, it is. So I just punch in a bit of RCS to help with that, because that's not what I was expecting. We're at full throttle, we are. Okay. So this could be, I'm not sure, I've completely misjudged the timing on that one, but burning a little bit late. It shouldn't have too much of an impact. We've got enough delta V to do this. At least I hope we do. Yeah, I just think our rendezvous is going to be well out. It won't be a cool 1.9 kilometers, put it that way. Might be a few Ks out, so we might have to do a couple of multiple burns, but we'll see. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And I've actually burned too far. We'll just straight away get into the RCS and bring that back. Yep. So that's 5 Ks away. Okay. So let's see what we can do at the ascending node. Yep, so that'll bring us to within 3. That's fine. 20 meters per second delta, burn at the ascending node. Very much doable. Not going to have too many impacts. Do want to keep an eye on the monopropellant though. That's fine. That's the downside to using monopropellant as your fuel for the fuel cell to produce electric charge, and also using it for small maneuvers, is you sort of attention. Everyone's trying to use that same source. And I'm using RCS right now just to bring that down. Okay, so should be okay, and our speed is going to be 100 meters per second. So let's get ready for target retrograde. (13 kilometers away), and that's going to drop fairly quickly. It says we're at 0 separation distance, so we don't want to overshoot this at all. It will be bad. Okay, so that'll do. We'll start burning there. I'll actually physics warp as much as it gets janky. Okay, there we go. So that's a cool 30 meters per second for the last 4 kilometers. Again, just that physics warp burning has pushed us out by half a kilometer. As we now enter rending range, I'm actually just going to double check that we're not getting... Okay, we are. Yep. Okay. So that's something that we'll need to look at, because that is going to cause some significant issues. As in, yeah, that's performance has just plummeted now. As in, this is going to be somewhat difficult to dock just based on the frame rate that I'm getting. I'm going to have to go and work out what it is giving me those errors. Okay, so I really don't like the fact that we're coming up at 10 meters per second, we're only a couple hundred meters away, so let's just get rid of this velocity. And that's probably... Okay, so that'll do. Control from here on my docking port. Still happening. Just start slowing down using RCS. Should be okay. Just I don't trust the main engine with the frame rate being so poor. So I should be able to now hit that. Possibly, if I can hit that docking port. Right there. Nope. It's that one there. Set as target. Let's turn around. And slow down and we'll push the my prograde, target prograde. Ever so that shadow is really putting me off because it looks as though it really does make me feel as though I'm going to hit it. Just ruins my perception. Let's turn on fine control. Throttle down a touch. And we might just give it a little bit of a rotate. Just twist it. There we go. Docked. Now am I still throwing? Oh, constant. Okay. So what we might do, first things first, if we can aim camera here. That was the one I just put in. Can I refill nitrogen? Yep. Okay. So I'm going to refill the nitrogen. And I'm going to keep that open. And I'm going to select that one. And that one. And I'm going to push the nitrogen out. And food. And the water and the oxygen. Actually, the nitrogen we can stop. And I'm going to bring back probably about 100. Just enough to get past leakage on the way home. That'll be fine. Oh, I stop that too soon, didn't I? Nope. We're good. Okay. They're all full. Wonderful. Out, 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 out. You shouldn't need that much. Okay. Perfect. And let us enable pressure control. And enable the lab. And I wonder, this isn't going to let me transfer internally. Transfer. Bob. No. Okay, so let's EVA Bob. Come on, Bob. Let's get you in the science lab. Let's get you to work, mate. And grab a hold of that for me. Board. Okay. Transfer data here. Lab. No samples to analyze. What do you mean no samples? Don't you have key? Is there a way that I can level up crew? Astronauts available. Okay, so I thought that there was a way. Data. I've got a market flag for analysis in lab. There we go. Aha, okay. So there we go. Now there's the 3 Kerbals. Look, can I have a look inside you? Is there actually room for 2 Kerbals in here? I thought there was. Yeah, okay, so I can get another one in there. Great. It's not chewing through my electric charge too much, is it? No. Good. And how's everything over here? Yeah. Did I lose some Kerbals? I'm feeling as though I'm missing some Kerbals. Why do I have a feeling that some people have died? Alright, so while we're doing that, let's... Do I have a crew roster? Let's go back to... I have this sneaking suspicion that some people have died. Let's go back and have a look at... I'm hoping should control the astronaut facility. Signed. Bob. Available. Ah. 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 I'm guessing it was when it ran out of power. Well, that sucks. That really does suck. That really does suck. Oh well. Fine. Jebediah died due to CO2 poisoning. And ah, Well, hey, look, it's what we do. It's what we do. So, I mean, we actually need to get the aircraft back somehow. So, what I'm thinking about doing is getting the craft that took up the truss section. So releasing their capsules, getting the craft that took up the truss section, grabbing it, and return and you know, descending with it. Because I've only got the one Kerbal up there at the moment. But yeah, that doesn't change the fact that it sucks. Because if I hadn't known that they were dying, I would have just packed them in the capsules and brought them home. But hey, look, so be it. This is Kerbalism. So on that note, we will leave this here. I'm gonna hire some new Kerbals basically. And I think for the next mission we will probably look at yeah, I'm not sure. It kind of took me by surprise. So look, we'll leave it here. Thank you very much for watching, and we'll pick this up again next time. Bye for now.